You are listening to American Medicine Today, presented by the Bonati Spine Institute. I'm Kimberly Bermel, joined by world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. Alfred Bonati, Ethan Euchre, and Jeff Wagstaff. Now, in studio with us, we have Dr. Patricia Laumann, a local biotech scientist and co-discoverer of a cancer vaccine. Welcome to the show, Dr. Laumann.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. Now, Jeff had a small cancer scare a while back, and I know in the write-up it talks about how effective this cancer vaccine that you've co-discovered has helped animals. And so why don't you explain a little bit more about how that works?
Yes, I'd be happy to. Well, Morphogenesis has developed an immunotherapeutic cancer vaccine. So unlike vaccines for infectious disease, which are preventative, this is actually a therapeutic. So just to get that definition in there. And as an immunotherapeutic, we actually invoke the help of the immune system rather than like standard of care, which kills cancer cells directly. And in that process can cause collateral damage and toxic side effects. When you evoke an immune response, it's very specific and targeted, so it eliminates the toxic side effects. So we say that we have a multi-indication cancer therapy that primes and educates the immune system to then seek and destroy tumor cells wherever they are in the body.
That's fantastic.
Just the term cancer,
yes,
it's scary. When you hear that for the first time from a doctor, it's really scary. So to hear the term cancer vaccine, pretty promising, pretty exciting.
Yes, it is very exciting. And my husband and I, Michael Laumann, I've just finished editing a 40-chapter book on cancer vaccines that was published last week that tells many different ways of approaching this. And so it's a lot of excitement in the industry to doing this kind of work that is so promising.
Dr. Laumann, there's so much talk in the news today about vaccines. And as you know, some parents are against having their children vaccinated. And just from a layman's point of view, I believe that's because, like, I'm a guy who got the flu shot and then ended up with a horrible case of the flu a couple weeks later. But those type of vaccines, in very, very simple terms, expose the body to that particular illness, and then your immune system learns to fight it. Is that a fair description?
That is correct, yes.
This new drug therapy would teach the body also how to fight it, but in a different way? Help explain.
Well, the immune system works in that it is always distinguishing between what is self and what is foreign. So when you get a bacterial infection, it recognizes that bacteria as foreign and then goes and fights it. When we evoke the immune response to a tumor cell, it's a little bit different because your tumor cells are from you, so they're self, but they are a little bit different in some ways, but it's very subtle differences. And what we're trying to do is get the immune system to recognize those subtle differences so that it can go and kill just those tumor cells. So our therapy deals with your tumor cells, nobody else's. And we're introducing one single, it's a bacterial gene that makes a marker on the surface of the cell, and that's the only difference. So we're not giving anybody a bacterial infection. We're not giving them anything new. We're just educating their own immune system to see the differences in their tumor.
How effective is this?
Well, we have seen some amazing things. It takes a little while to mount an immune response, and then it takes a while for the immune response to actually have an anti-tumor effect. But all of our work has been done in animals so far, in companion animals with naturally occurring disease. So there are many different situations, just like in people. They have different living situations and different environmental conditions. But what we've seen is if they're in early enough stage and we can get the disease early enough, we've seen stable disease, progression-free survival, and even way extended survival times. It's really exciting.
What type of tumors are you treating?
So far, we've treated 20 different types of cancer and counting. And that's in dogs, cats, and horses.
And which ones are the more effective? The ones that you get in better responses?
The ones that are earliest.
The earliest. Okay.
The earliest stage
you
disease.
can educate the immune system sooner, then the results are better.
Right, and a lot of it has to do with the state of the immune system. So if the animal is immunocompromised, they're unable to mount a significant immune response. And so that's another reason we like to get the early stage patients, because their immune system is more healthy than the later stage.
How do you measure the compromise of the immune system in an animal or in the person?
Well, in people, you could do that easily. In the veterinary field, a lot of things are different. One of the main things that is different is the goal of the treatment. When humans go in for cancer treatment, the outcome you always hope is a cure. People are understanding that it's not probably going to be that in most cases. It's going to be taking a terminal disease and turning it into a chronic disease. So you're maintaining the disease over time. But for animals, the goal of the therapy is to maintain a quality of life.
Okay. Are you treating any type of a cancer, or just identifying one cancer, working on that and working on another cancer, or you feel that because the immune system is the one who's going to make the response, you're just treating every cancer available?
Well, so far, because we're still in early stages of development in some of these things, we're treating whatever the veterinarians that are associated with us feel would be helpful. So we've treated lymphomas, we've treated osteosarcomas, we've treated fibrosarcomas. There's a number of different diseases, and some of them are more prevalent in dogs and some of them are more prevalent in cats. But most of our patients so far have been dogs. We're working with the USDA to do a sort of a different form of our therapy on horses with melanoma. So this so far, we gauge the response in measuring how the immune response actually recognizes the tumor antigens that are on the tumor cell surfaces.
Dr. Lawman, let me interrupt you. We're up against a hard break. Kimberly, if people are experiencing pain, tell them how they can reach us at the Bonati Spine Institute.
You can reach out at 855-267-0482 or visit the website at bonati.com. This has been a really fascinating conversation with Dr. Patricia Lawman. We'll have more with what's new in American medicine today following the break. You're listening to News Radio 970 WFLA. Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail. The Bonati Spine Institute is proud to announce more than a 94% patient-reported success rate in over 45,000 patent-protected spine surgical procedures. Call us today at 855-267-0483 or visit us at bonati.com.
All my pain is gone. Gone.
Today I am totally pain-free. Nothing. No after effect.
I'm pain-free, and I have had to take any pain medication.
Today I am pain-free for the first time in over a year, and it is so awesome.
I only wish I'd known about it earlier. Right now, I am completely without pain.
Sitting here in this office right now, pain-free, eager to enjoy the rest of my life.
I am feeling great.
I feel 100% better, like a new person.
Today I feel absolutely fantastic. It's just incredible, the relief I feel right now.
Today I'm completely pain-free.
During the procedure, I literally felt the pain melt away. It was fantastic.
I feel so good.
It took care of my headaches instantly.
It's incredible. It's really incredible.
You gave me my life back.
It's just wonderful.
I feel fantastic.
It is just absolutely amazing.
So I'm hoping to be climbing hills in a few weeks.